Good morning folks, welcome to another little outing of ours. This morning we are just parked up in Burnbanks in the Haweswater area because today we are going to do a circuit of Haweswater. A lovely little spot what we're parked up in. Just behind us there is a sign for the Alfred Wainwright Coast to Coast walk, that's probably the first one we've ever come across, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, so let's take a look at the route and see what's coming up. So folks, for this walk we are parked up in Burnbanks. There's space for a few cars there. Then we head on out into the Haweswater estate, United Utilities. Then we carry on and we come up to Meesand Force. Carrying on along the shores. We then cross over Welter Beck. Continuing on, cracking vista of Haweswater. Crossing over Mardale Beck. Nice vista of Harterfell. Mardale Beck at Mardale Head. Busy car park there. Then back down the road. We get a nice vista of Kidsley Park. Then we come across Hopgill Beck. And then continue along the road because all the paths were closed. We pass Haweswater Hotel. And along we go where we get a sighting of the dam. And continue out, get onto the coast to coast path. Just a short little trip back to the car. Total distance 11 mile. Total ascent 1,417 feet. So folks, at Burnbanks, it must be a renowned area for red squirrels because we have just seen a couple running about over there. Which is quite enjoyable. So yeah, a nice little hamlet, and we will be heading on out up there to start. So folks, just a short ways up the little lane out of the little village of Burnbanks. Go on Pam, get the gate. Come to this junction here. And we head on up here. So today's walk will be another low level circuit. We could have gone up onto some fells, but it will be about a 10 miler. So with a little bit of up and down in, probably about 300 metres of ascent all told. So a nice leisurely walk on this Easter Sunday morning. Perfect conditions. Just a little nip of a chill in the air at the moment. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Pam's on gate duty today. So we've just reached this nice vista spot of the task ahead. Nice opening between the pines. Lovely stuff. These hillsides here, they are outlying Wainwright fells, and on the top of that one there you can just see the trig. We have been up there. That's on the Mardale horseshoe. We pick off maybe about 7 outlying Wainwrights. Yeah. So we've done all that. Continue along here now. We will be visiting some cascades in about a mile's time, so let's hope they're in full force. So after following that good path along the pine forest, we come to another large gate. There's a sign for Haweswater. So we are probably on United Utilities land now. There we go. So folks, we have come upon Sand Beck. So we will be heading up the side of this to visit Sand Force.
Wow then.
So we'll be heading on up there. So we hit a little junction here and there's a good path up there. Just a straight up and back down. You can see some cascades there. Cracking vistas. Sand Force. Let's try and get in there. Yeah. Try and get that big one there. Up to you. Meesand Forest. It's a nice little surprise, little hidden nugget there. We're just going to carry on past it. Might be a bit more further up, we shall see. But we will get up here and take in the vista. Lovely stuff. Tom! Jackpot stuff! So folks, what a lovely little spot. I think we'll definitely revisit here. Probably when the old legs go, you know what I mean? In a couple of decades time.
Maybe go a bit more.
I hope. So yeah, we are leaving Meesand Forest behind now. Back down, get onto the coast to coast path, which takes us all the way along the shoreline of Haweswater. Yeah. Well, there's still another about 8.5 miles to go, so let's crack on. Oh, so possibly that's Mardale Hillbell there, coming round central, Hartefell. I'll get these two muddled up. Ramstree and Southside Park, that'll be behind there. And yeah, that's the Mardale Horseshoe, one side of it, all the way along there. Beautiful day. Jackpot vistas. Yeah. Actually, on my on the Mardale, what was it? The Kentmere Reservoir Waters Walk. For some reason, I got it in my head. I don't know why. I kept calling Mardale Hillbell, Little Hillbell, all the way through the video. So I don't know where I got that name from, especially when I've been on it a few times. So yeah, Mardale Hillbell. And also, on my watch I thought it said we had got to the top of the waterfall, but I just looked on my map on my phone and we only went about halfway up, so I think there might have been some more cascades further up, which I'm quite gutted about not seeing. But my watch did look like we had got to the top and it was the point where we turned back. But it was a nice spot, so we'll take it. But next time I visit, I will go further on. Haweswater in all its glory. So folks, we come to this bridge, cross over, and we've come across some more cascades. So we're going to nip up to there Have a nice sit on there and take in the views. I don't know the names as of yet, but I will find out afterwards. Aha! Now I do know there's a body of water up there, and there's another one round the shoulder of that which we have to walk round. So like when we did Haweswater circuit, we did a high level, we're going to be doing the same to pick off them two in our lakes, meres and waters challenge. But yeah, what a lovely spot. We love being sat next to flowing water, very therapeutic. So we'll take a beat here. Ooh. So we're not far from the top end now. That's a lovely look back at where we've come from, all the way down that side. Nice imposing crags. I thought we'd come across a view of one of my favourites, Kidsley Park up in the distance over there. We were up there when we did the high level Haweswater hike. Some more cascades. The Haweswater Bridge. So, once again I think we'll take a beat here, have a little rest. muddy there. Oh yeah. Look how clear that is. Oh, I love this spot. Oh. Kids to park. Cracking view from up there. Oh. So we are reaching the top end now, Mardale Head. Oh. Lovely stuff. Oh. So cracking vista, looking back where we've come. Ooh. There's a lot of ups and downs. I'd say we've probably hit about 300 metres of ascent already with all the up and downs. Oh. There's a good path going up there, Pam, can you see it? Where they're going. Oh. Well, it's looking quite dry at this end. I bet in rainy season it stretches all the way up there and fills all that up. Oh, a little trip there. Look at Haweswater. What a crag face that is. Marvellous. Oh, so folks, we are now approaching Mardale Head. The car park is just over there. Looks very busy. Quite a few walkers have been going outwards that way. So yeah, but this side has been a treat. The little waterfalls and cascades, great spots to sit and take a break. Got about 3 of them. Down the side of the pine forest. Bird song all the way along. Yep, proper in with nature there. The way back will probably be like road walking, roadside paths. I think there might be a path on the shoreline further down, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, so that's the first half complete. Whew. See you soon. So we are now at Mardale Beck. Haweswater. Mardale Bell. Mardale bet. And I think this year, well, it's like every year, they're always going to be crying drought warnings. The clock looks quite dry up at this end of here. So folks, let's crack on. So folks, we have left Mardale ahead. We didn't stop there, but this should be a gill. Look at it, bone dry. Yep. So expect a hosepipe ban. So a little bit of road walking now. Hope we come across some paths. Yeah. Let's crack on. We did see the faint signs of a path down below us, but that's since disappeared. There is no official footpath at this point, I do know that. And it may be a bit dicey getting round that bend there, so we're just going to keep along the road, heading up over that brow there and drop down the other side. So folks, this is the second one of these we've come across. This footpath is temporarily closed for safety reasons. Yeah, so we're not venturing onto them because they're not marked up as public footpaths on Footpath Maps UK. But we are going for a nice chill in this area now. Some more cascades. I will have the names of these bets when I get the information for you. Oh yeah, lovely. Oh, we'll just have a dip in that. Very tempting, especially in summertime. I bet you get a few in there. So therapeutic. So folks, we are still on the road. I had plotted us to get onto a path down here, but at the gate, there was a big gate back there, and it chained up and padlocked. Then there was another one about 100 yards further on, same again. So there's some reason why they've shut them paths for safety reasons, so there's no point chancing it. We'll stick to the road. Another nice gill behind us there. Yeah, until we see something a bit more accessible and more clearer. We don't want to come a cropper, do we? Stuck on the shore or whatnot and having to turn back or whatnot. You don't know what obstacles are in the way out. So yeah, at least we know the road is clear. So we would like to be on the shore side because it was lovely coming down the other side. But yes, beggars can't be choosers, so the road it is. So we are just passing what we think is Haweswater Hotel, because there's a building there which we think also are like little apartments, I think. We saw linen bags outside. So yeah, what a nice spot, what a nice place to stay. A room with a view up there, isn't there? Yeah, car park here. Yep, the Haweswater. We've probably passed it before and probably just not took any notice, have we? Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I think we've only been into Mardale Head once, when we did Bramsbury and Southside Park. So yeah, alright, let's continue. The next attraction will probably be the dam, about 2 miles away. Let's crack on. So folks, the dam has finally come into view. A few of them trees. That path was undoable, so we have had to do practically 5 miles of road walking, which is probably the most road walking we've ever done up the Lake District. Oh, yeah, it is. I can't think. We've never done. What's the other ones we've done? We've been up the road for a bit. Can't remember, but yeah, 5 miles of road walking. Yeah, we once walked Newlands Pass actually, didn't we? That was about 3.5 miles, I think. So yeah, there's the dam. I think there might be a path that takes us down below it, so hopefully we can get on that. So yeah, but it has been very mind-numbing. When you're walking like 5 miles up on top of the fells, it's, you know what I mean, you got the adrenaline going and it's a good buzz. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, loads to see, but this is just like numbed the mind, to be honest. Hello. Oh, let's see if we can get them a bit further up, I think. So folks, after the path what are drawn and the gates being locked once again to get down onto the path below the dam, we had to carry on along, and now we have just reached, I think this is the coast to coast path, so this will take us back down to the start. Lovely stuff. Oh, so folks, we are heading back to Burnbanks now. Bit of a walk summary. I said when we were on that side, I said what a fantastic walk this is, Pam. Probably the best one we've done, because you know what I mean, it really was. It was fantastic on that side. Visiting the cascades, like three good becks with cascades and whatnot. But then you get to this side, it's just road. United Utilities need to go and sort that path out, they really do. And because, yeah, just mind-numbing. And it's a shame because I wanted to get down below the dam and see like the size of the dam. So that's a shame as well. Maybe we can probably walk straight out, but when we're back to the car, we're back to the car. So, never mind. All told, probably be about 11 mile. I think about 400 metres of ascent with all the up and down in. We've done it. As I said, going out, fantastic. Coming home, not so much. So folks, hope you've enjoyed the video. Ciao for now. And one last thing, I'm going to dedicate this one to my Kenko. Oh, my 22-year-old and 11 months cat who I had to put to sleep on Tuesday. Love you, lad, and this one's for you. Are you in there, Pam Pam? Ciao for now.